And we are live. Reposition the TV. That should be everything. I'm actually going to turn the voiceover on.
Voice select tube. Live. 19 seconds. Landscape. Charge port to the right.
Yeah, wait. I'm not charging the iPad. I don't know why it's talking about that. Okay. I am going to advertise this real quick and then we can get started.
Messenger. Now. Phony Ayami. I'll tune in when I'm home. Live. 1 minute 36 seconds. Live. 1 minute 41 seconds. Live. 1 minute 55 seconds.
Okay. All right, let's get this started. I'm going to
Messenger.
be
Now.
playing.
Eugene Myers got the notification. Live. 2 minutes
Okay.
34 seconds. Live.
I
2
don't
minutes
want it
38
to.
seconds. Live. 2 minutes 41.
I don't want it to read the notifications. I don't know why it's doing that.
Welcome to Live Chat. Welcome to Learn More. But learn more. Learn more.
Yeah, I don't know why it's reading off the notifications. I don't really want it to do that. Oh well. I'll have to. Maybe it's in the voiceover settings. I might have to check that out in time. For right now, let's just play some Castlevania. Castle, artificial castle. Castle substitute Vania. Okay. Let's play the first one. I was practicing this a little bit earlier on, so I think I should be good. Absolutely nothing could go wrong. Castlevania, as far as like the first few games are concerned, it's pretty easy, I think. Or at least as far as like the first few levels are concerned, I mean. Not the first few games. Like the...
Acme Earthquakes. Gotta tune in with you muted for now. Still in the kids' room putting him to bed.
Oh crap. I need to... I'll get to the notifications in a bit. Yeah, but like, at least the first few levels are pretty easy. Like, you pretty much just need to spam your special, and that's about it. Just make sure you're decently stocked up on the special. So basically, don't die. Easier said than done, but, you know. Like the Medusa in level 2, I've heard people say that's really hard. I literally got the Medusa head the first time just by spamming it with holy water. Yeah, video looks like it's going pretty well. It is a little bit at an angle, because like the table I'm using is a little bit shorter than the TV, but should be good. So that whole don't die thing, no, I should be good. The thing I hate the most about this game, and I think just Castlevania games in general, is like whenever you beat a level, it gets rid of all of your magic points for your special weapons. Like, you get to keep the special weapon, but you get it just goes back to 5, which is the default. Crap. Okay, so I need to grind for some more hearts. Actually, you can't really grind in this game, which is a bit of a problem. Like, you can't go back. At least not too much in Okay, I have 11, that should be good. There we go. And we should be like almost done anyway. Oh yeah, that's right, this game has a time limit. I hate that. I'm actually just gonna restart because, again, it's just better to like spam it with a special attack, and you need a decent amount of
Akumajau. Gotta tune him with you muted for now. Still in the kid's room putting him to bed.
Alright. I will try not to say anything too stupid. like, this is one of the few NES games I would actually, or like early NES games, I would actually classify as fair for the most part. Like, you do have the backwards,
Tick tock. Now. Tick tock. Look.
and I hate how the notifications. I'm gonna need to look into voiceover and see if there's a way of getting rid of that. Or actually, I could probably just do, like, Do Not Disturb. That's probably what I'll do from now on. Okay. And we should be good this time. Yeah, I don't think, like, Castlevania, this one in general isn't, like, a terribly hard game, I don't think. It just requires some trial and error. I mean, like, no more than most games, especially, like, of this time. There we go.
Heck, welcome to Live. One watching now.
Alright. Something I always wonder, though, I don't actually know... Hold on. I don't actually know what this does, and there's a couple of these, even in this room. I assume it may be for points, but I don't know, nothing seems to go up. I would have assumed, like, extra life as well, but it doesn't show that I got an extra life, so I don't know. Yeah, I could have watched the State of the Union tonight, but, like, generally with State of the Unions, I'm gonna say something, it's political, but, like, I don't think this is gonna be a controversial statement. Regardless of who's doing it, whether it's, like, Democrat, Republican, Biden, Trump, Obama, whatever, I don't really like watching State of the Unions because, like, you can just watch the highlights, get the general gist of it.
Now, Megan Clonger sent a photo. Attachment. Messenger.
Yeah, like, I don't like watching it. You can kind of get the gist of it, like, through the highlights. I was focused on something else. I mean, I am, if you know me, you know I am very interested in politics, but, you know, a lot of it is just, like, pausing for people to applaud and, you know, America is the greatest country ever. Like, you're the president of the United States. I don't think you need to reaffirm that you're on Team America, you know? like, even if you don't like the president, like, the president is, whoever it may be, is doing what they do because that's how they feel the country is in the best interest of America, at least. Or at least in the best interest of, you know, a certain group of people. Like, you don't need to reaffirm that. There are people who obviously who are going to be like, oh, the president is un-American, whatever. Like, I mean, no. Like, by definition, the president has to be pro-American. Unless they're like, unless, like, a Russian has literally invaded the country or something, and we're now just a shadow government of some country, I don't know. That's probably not likely, though. At least anytime soon. Crap. I will be going to Mexico within the next couple of weeks, so I won't be streaming then. I will kind of try to, at least for the foreseeable future, stream on a semi-regular basis. I am working on getting Streamlabs up and running. So hopefully you will have better quality than this in the future. I think I have it like 98% complete. I just need to essentially just do a test stream.
Messenger. Now.
Okay, and here we go to the Medusa. Again, pretty easy. You just need to spam the special. Now, level 3 is kind of where I start to have some trouble. See if I can get anywhere in that tonight.
Messenger. Now. Zion.
There we go. See? That was pretty easy.
Acme Ursula's. Acme Ursula's. Acme Ursula's. Welcome to Live Chat. Acme Ursula's. GG. Much better. Acme Ursula's. GG. Much better.
Yeah. Yeah, you could watch somebody mindlessly bumble about and talk productively for an hour, or you could watch me bumble around and talk about something that's anything but for an hour. Yeah, level 3 is kind of where I start to have trouble. Like, I might be able to beat it today, I don't know, but this is as far as I've gotten in the game. Yeah, like the worst thing about this game, obviously, is just the backwards jumping. Also, like there are weapons that are just clearly better than others. Like the time stop thing and things like that, those work in situations. But like the dagger is just awful. Oh wow! Did I just get an extra? So I guess if you like reach a certain amount of points, you get an extra life. I did not know that. I think that's what that was, right? Yeah, I think that's how it works. That's cool, actually. That actually gives you a decent incentive to keep getting points. Well, I guess that's, like, a lot of arcade games did that too, but still, like, points, especially on, like, you know, NES games and like, console games in general. Like, there's a reason they stopped doing that. Honestly, like, there are games, like, even, like, there are some legacy games, like Mario, where they have the point system, and I have no idea why. Like, nobody has ever bragged about getting the high score on Super Mario Brothers, and they still do this. I guess Mario Odyssey, I don't think that has a point system. They've kind of stopped with that. Heck, why can't I get up there? There we go. A lot of good that extra life with me. Honestly, like, as a general rule, even if it's like a 40-year-old game or whatever like this, or a 30-year-old game like this, like, I don't generally like to, like, look up what the, what the later levels are like. So, beyond level 3, I genuinely have no idea still, like, what there is. I know that the final boss is death, obviously. And I'm positive, I have no idea how many levels this game has, though. I'm guessing, like, 6 or 8, if I had to guess. Because, like, that's what the NES did. They had, like, these really short games that were hard as nails. Oh, crap. I keep forgetting, like, there's, like, when there's, like, multiple sets of stairs, I keep forgetting, like, you can't change, you have to press up. That's another kind of mildly annoying thing about it. I think that's kind of, like, applicable in most of the Castlevania games. I think this game has unlimited continues, though, thankfully. Crap. Now, I was kind of inspired to do this because in one of Eugene's streams, there's a guy who's really into Castlevania games. I subscribe to his channel. I can't remember if he subscribed to mine, but his name is Omega Ace. Check his channel out if you're interested in some really good Castlevania content. He has no death runs of a lot of the games. He's way better at Castlevania than I ever could dream to be.
Aniverseries. GG. Much better.
But I was kind of inspired to do this. I love the Castlevania games. Maybe later, if I get sick of this game, or I... just kidding, beat it. I hate this game so much. Or I hate, like, the backwards bullshit. And it, like, respawns the same enemy over and over. That's bullshit. Yeah.
E. Aniverseries. GG. Switch camera.
Okay. I didn't know if there were, like, any new comments or something. I can usually pass at least this part. I don't know. I'm, like, especially bad. Because I'm on camera, obviously. I never play as good on camera as I do in real life. That's the rule, I believe.
Aniverseries. GG.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot there's a ham there. Oops. Or, not a ham. It's a... What is it? It's a pork chop. That's right. That is like a really big pork chop, though. It's like bigger... It's like the size of Simon. It's almost like the NES graphics didn't take... Or the limitations didn't take size, proportion into perspective. Or hell, even know what perspective was.
Spotify. Now. E. Echo. Acme Earthsmiths. GG. Chat options. What?
What are chat options?
Chat view. Top chat. Some messages. Live chat. All messages are visible. But
Okay.
live. 32-minute Acme Earthsmiths. Welcome to live chat. Acme Earthsmiths.
Okay.
You gotta tune in with you muted for now. Still in the kids. Learn more. Learn more. What?
Okay. Well, it did absolutely nothing, honestly. There we go. Okay. What the hell? I was on the stairs. I'll tell you, when I first played this game, I thought that the zombies were like the maids, and I thought that the dogs were bats. Because, like, the dogs, like, they kind of, like, almost like fly around a little bit, and like the zombies have like this little gown, like this maid outfit almost. I mean, I guess they could still be maids. Maybe they were like undead maids.
Learn more.
I don't know. I mean, really, we're all zombies at the end of the day. Okay. I am definitely going to do it this time. I am not going to do it this time. I don't have a ton of commentary, but also I don't really need a lot of commentary because this music kicks ass. Again, thank God this game has unlimited continues, otherwise I would entirely be screwed. Unless, wait, this doesn't have anything, does it? Yeah, okay, it doesn't. Let's go. Alright, got further. And there we go. I did it. Screw it, I got a checkpoint. I still have a checkpoint. Okay, just dodge those things. Oh yeah, it's that. There we go. Oh, there was another one of those. Oh. And I don't have a checkpoint anymore. Yay!
Learn more. Welcome to Akumajau. GG. Switch camp. Learn more. Welcome to Live Chat.
Okay.
Welcome to Live. Learn more.
Oh, that is useful. Never mind. Okay, let me just check something real quick. Can I send the link to people? I don't know. How do I do that? Okay, there it is. I did it! I'm just sending somebody the link to the stream. Okay. Alright. Back to me sucking.
Messenger. Now. Megan Claw. Jack Riot 100. Hey bro, I'm just now tuning in.
There we are. A wild Jack Riot appears. Bro. It's just a prank, bro. I'm sorry, that's like, whenever I hear that, I hear it like either it's just a prank, bro, or do you even look, bro? Why are you so small? You got little chicken arms. That is still just like one of the funniest things on YouTube. So I've basically been on this level for the past half hour. You didn't miss too much.
Jack Riot 100. Playing Elden Ring while watching now. So addicting.
Fuck, dude. You're just fucking obsessed with Elden Ring, man. I'm probably gonna play the game, and I'll probably hate it because I can't figure that out. I don't know. Maybe, once I get, like, my PS4, like, all situated and stuff. Like, the only reason I got my Wii U out is because the servers are literally gonna die soon, probably before construction ends, so... cause, like, that's why all my consoles are away, and the Switch is just always out, because... Like, I was mentioning this on Eugene's stream earlier. I am so spoiled by the Switch. Like... It's just so convenient having a console quality handheld, you know? I mean, yeah, the graphics might not be, like, quite as nice, but, like, it's a console, it's your home console and your portable console. You can play Doom, you can play Pokemon on it. You can do whatever you want. It's like, I like, when Sword and Shield came out, it was just like, this is the first time a mainline Pokemon game has been playable on the TV. Like, yeah, there's a big asterisk next to that, though. Just saying. It's because they basically had no other choice. Like, what else were you gonna do? Release it on the Vita? Like, Pokemon can never be played on a home system, so therefore we are putting it on the Vita out of protest. The system that I'm pretty sure, like, all support has died for at this point. I'm telling you, like, you might not think that you play portably, but you will once you get the Switch.
Jack Ryan 100. Jack Ryan 100. Everybody is obsessed with Elden Ring right now. Frankly, I'm over 20 hours and barely even started. I've been reading online people have been spending 90 plus hours and still not beating the game.
This is what I was saying, like, earlier, though. I hate open-world games because there's no ending to it. Like, there's nothing to work towards, you just play it forever, and it's as tedious as real life. Like, same thing with Minecraft. Like, yeah, there's no ending to Tetris, but, like, Tetris is just, like, it's a beast all its own. You know, like, puzzle games are a beast all their own. Like, they are addicting because I honestly have no idea. It's something that probably can't even be explained by science. Seriously, though, like, even people who don't stream video games are streaming Elden Ring. Like, Crash Thompson, he's, like, a music critic that I follow. He was streaming Elden Ring. Rocked, another music critic I follow, streaming Elden Ring. Like, I think this game is probably going to be the defining game of the 2020s.
Show like Jack Ryan 100. If the Switch had Elden Ring, I'd buy one. Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Ryan 100. If the Switch had Elden Ring, I'd buy one.
Yeah, that's probably coming, honestly. Like, Skyrim, like the Dark Souls games are on Switch, I'm pretty sure. Like, the Dark Souls remastered collection, that's on Switch, so I don't see why Elden Ring couldn't be.
Jack Ryan 100. Sandbox games are different from open world games. Most open world games are heavily story focused and absolutely have a beginning, middle, and end.
Oh, maybe.
Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Ryan 100. Yeah, is taking over the world. And rightfully so.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, it just, like, it's so weird, like, this is just another Souls game, but it's open world, and yet it's so much bigger than any other Souls game that came before it. Like, that's the problem with them is they only know how to make, like, one game, essentially. Just like, okay, Dark Souls mechanics, but put that into every game. Okay, I'm done with this. I think I'm gonna play Bloodlines now. Or the next generation if you're European. Oh, it doesn't have like the little... I'm gonna put it on easy because I suck at games. And 5 lives, there we go. This dude is like so much better than the other guy. I don't know why he exists. Yeah, this is my favorite Castlevania game. It's better than any of the Metroidvania games, in my opinion. Like, honestly, the music alone is better than any other Castlevania game. And that's really saying a lot, because Castlevania is sort of well known for having really good music.
Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Riot 100. Other Souls games. Jack Riot 100. I think the thing that's crazy is Souls games are known. Jack Riot 100. Yeah. Is taking over the Olivia Villav. Rent?
Who?
Olivia Villav. Rent?
I don't know who that is.
Jack Riot 100. I think the thing that's crazy is Souls games are known for brilliant level design, bosses, combat, etc. Usually that dedication to quality limits the quantity.
Yeah. I don't think I know. I don't think we've ever met Olivia, but welcome to the stream. Glad you could join in. What was the other half of this?
Jack Riot 100. Other Souls games have like 16 bosses in total. This game has over 90.
Yeah. Again, though, it's like, you know, like, yeah, you could say, like, oh, Atlas, all they know how to do is, like, Shin Megami Tensei and spin-offs of Shin Megami Tensei. Well, first of all, like, some of those spin-offs are completely unrelated. Like, you have, like, what was it? Like, Persona Dance Party and crazy shit like that. And there was, like, a Persona Fighter, I think. There was, like, wasn't there, like, a fighting game with the Persona characters? Like, yeah, it's basically just Shin Megami Tensei and its spin-offs. And actually, I think they might have, like, they aren't, like, as all-in on RPGs as, like, Square, for example, I don't think. Like, I think they have, like, some games. But no, like, I don't remember who does the Souls games, but... Again, another boss you can just spam.
Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Riot 1. Jack Riot 100. I think the thing that's Jack Riot 100. Other Souls games have like 16 ball. Jack Riot 100. It's just all about ambition. This game is like the combination of all the best attributes of previous from software games.
Oh, 3D Edgeware, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, fair, but, like, I don't know. Is there any company who has gotten away with doing the exact same thing this much? Like, people criticize... You know what's funny, though, is, like, people will always criticize Nintendo for not doing anything different, and then all of a sudden Elden Ring comes out, which is just, like, the same thing, but open world. And then whenever Nintendo does something new... like Zelda 2 or oh, it's Zelda but you control it with touchscreen controls or something like that. Whenever Nintendo tries something new, everybody is so quick to complain. Like, oh, it's not actually Zelda, it does it. Okay, but you're the one always criticizing them for doing new things. Like, what do you want? Do you want Nintendo to do new things? Do you want them to do new things with their IPs? Because they've done that. They've done that with things like Super Mario Sunshine, and everybody hated it. Granted, I don't personally like Sunshine either, but, you know, it's the principle. That is, like, the thing that pisses me off the most about, like, people in the video game industry. They are so quick to say, like, oh, Nintendo never does anything new with their IPs, and then the second they do, it's like, no, you gotta, like, this is too different. Or Super Paper Mario, like, making Paper Mario a 2D platformer. Oh no, you're doing something different! You're trying to have a platformer with RPG elements. That's not okay. You have to do the same thing over and over again, but do something new. Like, shut up. Shut up,
Show
people.
latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Ryan 100 is just all about ambition. This game is Jack Ryan 100. Well, From Software does more than the Soul series. Games like Sekiro and Bloodborne may take the same framework from Dark Souls, but they feel and play almost completely different.
Don't they have, like, the same kind of combat as Souls, though? I at least want to beat this level because, like, the next level has, like, the best, in my opinion, music. There we go. I'm usually better at Bloodlines than this. What the heck? Again, it's like because I'm concentrating on other things, like the stream and stuff. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, but like, nobody wants new. Like, people don't want new things in the video game industry. They want to play the same thing over and over because, like, the second something new comes out, those same people who complain that IPs aren't doing anything new are going to be the same ones complaining when an IP does something new.
Show latest messages. Jack Riot 100. Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Riot 100. Jack Riot 100. Well, from software to Jack Riot 100. Yes and no. It's the same general framework, but they alter and add things and to make the different games feel different.
Okay.
Like, your skill and DS may not necessarily translate to Bloodborne.
Okay. I don't know, maybe I need to... I probably should, like, play the other, like, games they did. I've never played Dark Souls. I just, like, everybody says how hard it is, and, like... If it's a game that's really hard, that means I'm going to suck especially hard at it, but, Whoa, I don't think I've ever gone this way. Oh, no, wait, no, I have. Oh, crap. I pushed the button slightly too late. It. I don't know.
Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Aniversery can finally listen for a bit. Jack Riot 100. Yes and no. Aniversery can finally listen for a bit. Looks like Castlevania was a little rough on you. I've been learning it myself, and parts are very tough.
Yeah, I was able to get through like the first 2 levels just fine, but. Like, the 3rd level, it's just, like, much more of that, like, backwards. And that's the other reason I like Bloodlines, is it's not bullshit in that sense. It's not as bullshit anyway, but it's still classic 2D Castlevania. Honestly, though, like, does Konami really need to make another Castlevania game? There are so many different, like, IPs that have done the exact same thing and picked up exactly where Konami left off. Like, Konami needs to go back to their old IP. Well, Konami needs to do, dear God, anything but what they're doing now, but, like... Like, I don't know about, like, Castlevania. Like, you have, like, the Bloodstain, or, what is it, Bloodstone games, or the Bloodstained games? I can't remember what it is. But they are, like, a better Castlevania than Castlevania, almost. There's even one that has, like, that classic 8-bit style.
Aniversery. Jack Riot.
Okay, and this should be... Oh, no, wait, no, this is the mini boss thing. There we go. The gatekeeper, I guess. Oh, this boss is cool. Like, you can keep your Symphony of the Night and your long-ass loading times. I'll take this game any day. With the really cool bosses and music and shit. Also, I totally suck at Symphony of the Night, and that's why I don't like it as much. There we go. Now I'm realizing, am I actually defeating this boss? Am I actually doing this right? I think I am. I think I'm doing damage. There we go. I did it!
Show latest 42 minutes of YouTube. Live. Switch camera. Back cam.
Oh wait, no, I didn't want to do that.
Switch camera. Acmears can finally listen. Acmears show latest messages.
There we go.
Show latest messages. Jack Riot 100. Jack Riot 100. Yes, and at Jack Riot 100. You really need to try out Aria of Sorrow.
I did. I have. I might get into the Anniversary collection depending on like how far I want to get into it. But like, again, I like the Metroidvania games, but these just Bloodlines and Castlevania 4, I guess to a degree, it just had so much creativity. And listen to this music. Best video game soundtrack of all time. I don't think that's an understatement. I don't think that's an overstatement, I mean. I think it is an understatement. Also, it sounds amazing if you play it through headphones, because it has kind of like that stereo Doppler effect. I think this might be some of, if not the best video game music. Period. It's definitely one of my... Sega just has some of my favorite video game music. Like, I was talking to Eugene about this game a little while ago. Steel Empire. Pretty underrated gem. Like, it's a shooter where you're, like, in a steampunk, like, universe, and you're piloting a blimp and shooting down other planes and stuff. But it has really good music. Check out Check out like level 1 Steel Empire. It has some great music. Oh, yeah, it was there. Oops. This game doesn't have unlimited continues, though. That's like the one thing I don't like as much. Like, okay, like, if you're gonna make the game hard, fine, but at least do unlimited continues. Games like Ninja Gaiden totally got that. And even, like, a lot of the Castlevania games have unlimited continues. Just not this one. And also the other thing with Aria of Sorrow is, and I realize this is a very controversial opinion, I just never liked the Game Boy Advance. I thought, like, technologically, it was absent all charm, I think. Like, the Super Nintendo, Genesis, NES, Master System, they all had their own unique identity. The Game Boy Advance was just like, okay, here are some cheap Flash games we're gonna put on a cart, and you can play them on the go. You can play Flash games. Like, Flash games sucked. They were like crappy fan projects with terrible soundtracks, and that's what a lot of like Game Boy Advance games felt like. Especially like because it was like not even just a shovelware. It's just like there wasn't a mainline Mario game. There was barely a mainline Zelda game. Like Minish Cap, I think, was sort of Zelda-ish, but it wasn't like that was the one that was like multiplayer only, wasn't it? Or no, that was Four Swords. I don't think Minish Cap was like a full-on Zelda game. I just thought like the Game Boy had its charm. Game Boy Color even had its charm. It was kind of cool to see like some of the more ambitious games push it. Game Boy Advance, I just never liked the system. I thought the DS was pretty cool. Technically, it was about the same as like the Game Boy Advance, slightly better graphics, but I think it just had better games. Like, that's where Nintendo... There we go. Like, that's where Nintendo kind of went back into the new ideas category, and they've sort of been there ever since the Wii.
Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Aniversery. And the password and the password retains the number of continue to Aniversery. Can finally listen Aniversery. And the password Jack Riot 100. You really need to try out Aniversery. And the password retains the number of continue to. So you really need to master the earlier stages to make progress.
Oh, crap, really? Oh. Well, I did take a screenshot of the password, so...
Jack Riot 100. I think Aria of Sorrow has amazing music. There are Metroidvania elements, but they aren't as big a symphony. The soul mechanic alone makes it better than Bloodlines.
Yeah, like, I don't mind the Metroidvania. I actually like that. I think, like... So I will always defend Simon's Quest, and the reason I defend it is because, like, while it failed originally, the legacy clearly continued on, and it was like the first Metroidvania. It was a maze-like game with RPG elements. I would consider it a Metroidvania. It had an overworld, but not an overworld. It had like a town section, but that was pretty minuscule. But I think like Symphony of the Night and Aria of Sorrows and the other Metroidvania style games, I think are sort of like Simon's Quest done right. Less cryptic, more action oriented. You don't need to grind in order to like be super good. You can kind of just like... Now, if you grind, you do get better, but it's not as required. Because, like, in Simon's Quest, you need to grind to get hearts, which are the currency, to buy, like, essential items, like the different, like, the crystals and the holy water and things like that. You don't need to do that as much. It's just something you obtain eventually. You know what? I'm gonna play Castlevania 3. No. I'm gonna play Castlevania 3, but I'm going to play the Japanese version. And I am going to show you how badly we got screwed over in the US. So, actually, no. Better. First, let me play the intro to Dracula's Curse in the US. This used the, what was it, MMC3 chip? Or the MMC6? I think it's the... Yeah, I think it's the MM6 is what it is, because it's like Mapper something 6. Like, a lot of, like, the later NES games, the reason they had so much better graphics than, like, the earlier ones, it's not because, like, they really, like, were able to... Well, they were. It's not like they were, like, doing anything with the same technology. They were using extra chips, which is totally fine. Anyway, this is the Japanese version. We got screwed in the US. They had, like, FM synthesis, and, like, this wasn't the only one. There was, a Konami game, I think it's called Grange Point? Lagrange Point, I think it is. Where, it was like that, where it was like entirely FM sound, and it sounded almost like a Genesis game. Like I said, we got screwed. And you had more pins. You had the circuitry to do, like, well, actually, I think the extra pins were, like, for the lockout chip, because I don't think the Famicom had one. But, like, all of the circuitry was there. Nintendo just decided not to implement it. Maybe to keep costs down, but I don't know. And also, like, I don't know why they didn't market the disc system over here. Like, think about it. What like, video games weren't selling because of the video game crash, I get that. But what was selling? Computers. Commodore 64, really big in the US. So, like, why not release the disk system and market the NES as a computer? I guess because they already had a marketing strategy laid out, but still. Like, the C64 was able to kind of market itself as a toy. Why couldn't the NES market itself as both?
YouTube. Now, David Packman Acme Earthquakes, and it uses the VRC7 sound chip. Jack Ryan 100. I think Aria of Sorrow has amazing music. There are Acme Jack Ryan 100. I think Aria of Sorrow has amazing music. There are Metroidvania elements.
Oh, yeah.
But they aren't Acme Earthquakes, and it uses the VRC7 sound chip.
Yeah, VRC7. That's what I was... I knew it was like V something, but it wasn't coming to me right away.
Acme Earthquakes. Yeah. UK modern NES for expansion audio. I have a board in the expansion slot of my NES that does it.
Yeah. My guess is that it was meant to keep costs down, which I guess for the market, like, if you were marketing it as a toy, you didn't want it to be super expensive. But still, that's a huge shame. Like, and like, other games, not just Konami, like Zelda, the Zelda games had the same expanded audio, and the soundtracks are so much better. Like, the soundtrack for Adventure of Link in Japan is amazing compared to the NES version. Yeah, I don't think it's... Yeah, like, you can't do it by default, but still, like... I guess, like, there were benefits to how Nintendo did things in the US. So, like, the reason... I'm actually going to switch over to the Advanced Collection. The reason, you didn't have that is because, like, you couldn't... Like, companies couldn't put in their own extra chips. You had to... all the carts were manufactured by Nintendo, and actually... No, never mind. I think, like, Capcom might have manufactured some of their own chips, but mostly it was Nintendo. Where's the... Is it this? No. Where is the Advanced Collection? Ah, here we go. Yeah. And the plus side to that is there was a lot more continuity between releases. Like in Japan, it was like, okay, Nintendo games are yellow, and Konami games are black, and Capcom games are like green or blue or whatever. Whereas, like, you know, here everything was a lot more uniform. And I think from a consumer standpoint, that just worked so much better. So, you know what I'm actually gonna do? Wait, no. Not this. Exit game, there we go. What I'm actually gonna do, I've never played Dracula X. Because, so my understanding is that it's essentially just Rondella of Blood, but a botched port. And that always kept me from playing it, because I figured, like, okay, at one point I'm going to be able to play Rondella of Blood. And that day has never come, so I'm going to try Dracula X. It can't be that bad. It's a Castlevania game. Oh, can we make it full screen? Or, no, never mind. We don't need to. I thought that was like... Okay. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, now that I, like, hear this with, like, CD audio, I know what this is meant to be. Oh, this is, like, so Symphony of the Night-esque. Like, this was, like, proto-Symphony of the Night, like, with the graphics and sound. Like, it's still... I think it's still classic Castlevania. But it's so Symphony of the Night-esque with its, like, kind of graphic and sound. But I have never played this game. I mean, music is good. Obviously, like... I think... Yeah, you have to press up and X, like, on the old games, even though, like, Castlevania 4 already had a decent standard. Well, actually, I guess if this was on the PC Engine with only 2 buttons, that makes sense. I've definitely heard this song before, though. Must be, maybe it was, like, in somebody's video or something. Jumping is kind of like... Oh my god, this is like all the worst parts of the original Castlevania games. Like the terrible jumping, the backwards death. It's just like... It's like Castlevania 4 and Bloodlines never existed. This game is awful. I hope that, like... Because everybody says, like, Everybody says, like, Rondo of Blood is the best Castlevania game, or a lot of people will say that, like... Really? I hope that version is, like, considerably better than this. Maybe I need to figure out... Maybe I need to figure out how to emulate a PC CD. Like, are there any other games even worth playing on that system, though? I know, like, all I know about that system is this game, and there was, like, the unofficial, official Street Fighter port. Like, not Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 1. Yeah, I absolutely hate that game. What the hell?
Aniversery. Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Aniversery. Rondo of Blood is great, but I haven't played much Dracula X.
Yeah, that port is just... It's everything wrong with the OG Castlevania games. Wait, game version? Hold on. Can I play Rondo of Blood? No, it's still Dracula X. Oh, apparently in Europe it was called Vampire Sins? Wait, Vampire Sis? I don't know. That is weird. Wait. Yeah, this is Aria of Sorrow. So which version was this?
Show latest messages. But show latest messages. Acme Ursulus. Rondo of Blood is on PS4 now, I believe.
Oh, it is! On PS4. I might need to look into that. Did I play this one? I think this was the one I played. Yeah, I think it was. Alright, I'll start from beginning. What a weird system. I am going to be Simone. Simone Belmort. Total original IP. Don't steal. Shame the Game Boy Advance couldn't do, like, voice acting. You don't have any, "What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets!" There's none of that. See, like, Game Boy Advance games graphically just don't age well. Like, yeah, I know all the games I was playing look graphically worse, obviously. But, like, that was a style. Game Boy Advance just... I don't care about the story in a 2D platformer. Like, you don't need a story. Like, Mario barely has one. And the other ones barely did, too. Actually, no, like, by the time, like, what was it? Like, Bloodlines came out, it was so weird. It was like... Oh, and it does that in... Wait. Does it do that thing on the side... Wait, hang on. Does it do that thing on the side in the real version? It can't. That is so annoying. I forgot it did that. Like, every time you kill an enemy, it, like, has a little notification on the side. Yeah, it's like, oh, you killed a zombie. Who wants to know that? Like, I like this game, from what I've played of it anyway, but this game is not better than Bloodlines. It has some good music, don't get me wrong, but it's not Bloodlines.
Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Riot 100. Mainly there to help you farm souls, I think. Acme Ursulus. Rondo at Blood. Jack Riot 100. Oh, you can't turn that off. Jack Riot 100. Mainly there to help you farm souls.
I can turn that off? Okay. Because whenever I played this game before, I didn't have that option. Ability, items, enemy. I don't think... Okay, I don't think it's in this. Is it in this menu? Encyclopedia? Hold on. Is it that? I don't know. Control settings, sound settings, gadget settings, is that what it is? No. Soul gadget? I don't know what that is, so off. Wait, is that what that is? Is that what that's called? A soul gadget? That might be. Let me try that. Okay, well that didn't turn it off. Okay. Again, I don't think this was in the original game. It doesn't, like, really fit the aesthetic, if that makes sense, so... I mean, I've never played the original Game Boy Advance game, I don't think. So, maybe I'm wrong, but that seems... Soul settings? Wait. Or no, that's sound settings. Screen settings. Wallpaper. Play. Replay. Save replay. Screen settings? No. I don't know. I don't think you can turn that off. It's really annoying. I was like, when I first played this game, I played it on the Anniversary collection. That just pissed me off, and it still does. So if there's a way to turn that off, please clue me in. Let me just check one more. Unless, wait, hold on. It's not select. Oh no, select brings up a map, and L and R don't do anything. Okay. Actually, let me just check if I have any, do I have any specials? Yes, I do. Short sword, I think, is better. And... items... ability? Pause the game. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense, because like the original thing ran on batteries. Wait, can I jump that? Okay, I can. I know there was like one Castlevania game on the Game Boy that I just really didn't like. On the Game Boy Advance, rather, that I just really did not like. I can't remember what it's called, though. It was like one of the... I don't know. Again, though, like, games like this are Simon's Quest done right. Am I actually getting... Okay, I am. Okay, well that was pointless. Unless there's like an ability later on that lets me unlock that. I see. Okay, admittedly, that is cool. I guess, like, I can take back what I said about, like, the lack of, like, well, I didn't say this game wasn't creative. I just said, like, Bloodlines had more creativity to it. I might have to take it back. Like, there are definitely way more cool power-ups in this game than any other Castlevania game that I've played. Again, though, I haven't played a ton of Symphony of the Night, so I could be proven wrong with that. Yeah, so it was... unless I'm supposed to get to that later, I don't think there was any point to that room.
Twitch now. Vine Sauce is.
Hey, Vine Sauce. Vine Sauce is just OP. Can I not... Oh, I might need, like, a thing to help me jump higher? Okay, so it's this way then. Oh, wait. Oh, that's my personal save. That's going to be annoying. Oh, I gotta do, like, the name entry thing again? That's stupid. Whatever. And I have to go through all this dialogue. I was gonna say, is there a fast forward option? I don't think there is.
A. Jack Riot 100. Mainly there to help you farm souls, I think.
There we go. Actually, is there anything that happens when you go left? No, there isn't. Right? Yeah. Like, even if there is a way to turn that off, which I haven't found it, why would they keep that? Like, oh, you know what I want in a game? A whole bunch of, like, random notifications on the right of the screen that completely obscure my field of view. Like... What is this? Like, so you can pretend you have friends? You killed a zombie! That is, like, the most bullshit mechanic.
Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Ryan 100 is honestly pretty normal in action RPGs. Never bothered me.
Really? I don't know, like, I've never played an action RPG where it's as cumbersome and intrusive as this. Like, every time you kill an enemy, as if you didn't just kill the enemy and witness that enemy being killed, there's a little notification on the side being like, achievement unlocked, you killed enemy. Like, who asked for this? Oh, it's just... Water pistol, from what I remember, is pretty much useless. I mean, like, that's fair, though. You gotta have some of the useless BS weapons.
Snapchat. Now, Jack Ryan 100. Mainly there to help you farm souls, I think.
Okay, well, I get a cape. That's... Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's the thing that, like, makes me not jump better. Or, have, like, a more floaty jump, I think. Actually, wait, is this a save point? I think it might be. No, it's not. Oh, there's a boss. But this isn't a boss. It's oh, okay. There. That's how it defeats. I'm gonna have to like go through all the story and stuff again, man.
Jack Riot 100 is honestly pretty normal in action arc. Acme Earth, Jack Riot 100. Oh, you can't turn that off. Jack Riot 1, Jack Riot.
Alright. Alexa, stop. You know what? I'm just gonna... I don't think I got very far in my save anyway. I'm just going to erase my file. There we go. Really? That's a thing? I didn't remember that being a thing. Okay. Oh, but when I get an enemy, it doesn't notify me of that. It only notifies me of the very fucking obvious. Like, why would I want to know what an item does? I need to know what the zombies do. I need to know that I just killed a zombie. Like, I'm sorry, I'm I'm harping on that, but that is just so dumb. Like, I just killed the damn zombie. I don't need to be told that. If other games do it, then other games suck for doing it. Or at least, like, that mechanic sucks, I mean. Again, like, I'm criticizing this game, but it's also kind of just because I played Bloodlines. Like, again, this game is not... It's better than Bloodlines in some areas, but not in others, I think. It's not, like, definitively better than Bloodlines, in my opinion. Oh, there's a save point. Also, I think that dash is better utilized than it is in Symphony of the Night. It doesn't actually really... like, make you much faster in Symphony of the Night, whereas here it does. I think it's much better executed here than in that game.
Page 3 of 4. Show latest messages. Show latest messages. Jack Riot 100 is honestly pretty normal in action. J. Juliet.
Okay. Okay, so I do have to... Okay, that was easy. Supports a battle from behind. Okay. I think that is... If I remember, though, I'm not sure if I can actually progress past this point yet. I might need to unlock something first. Yeah, okay. I think I needed to unlock something before doing that. Wait, is that it? Wait a second. It's... What the hell? Was I just a snake for a second? Am I, like, totally seeing things? I don't know. What the hell that's all about? Oh! So... when you press R, that happens. Oh, is that the soul? I don't know what that does, so I'm not going to mess with it. I don't know. Speed slows down. Oh! Yeah, that was the thing I needed to do.
Jack Riot 100 is honestly pretty normal in action.
I'm gonna get a charger and, charge it. It's weird how my phone at this point has better battery than my tablet, even though it's a bigger thing with a bigger battery. And success. Okay. I win. Let's continue on. Where's the There we go. Got it. I win. Still. There's another save point. Yeah, I don't know what the souls are supposed to do. I just know that one apparently turns me into a snake. Oh wait, no! I think in this case, you're supposed to, now I'm remembering, you're supposed to hold down R to get that one, on that one leg. Now I'm remembering. Yay, I did it. I probably don't need that. Or maybe I do. I'm gonna kill that just in case, like, I need to do it for something important to happen. Because that seems like the only reason that would be there. Okay, never mind. there was nothing of use there. Got it. I leveled up, I think. There we go. And now we know whatever that was. Actually, no, that might be a different weapon. Hang on. No, it's nothing. Yeah, soundtrack is pretty good for Game Boy Advance, but again, I don't like this sort of like flash animation uh like bit crushing that they had to do to get music onto the Game Boy Advance. It's just like an era of like it's an era of gaming I am just not in any way nostalgic for, I guess. Okay, I guess there's just nothing there then.
YouTube. Now, the White House. Show latest messages. Look. Show latest messages. Aniverseries. Looks better on a dark GBA screen. Jack Ryan 1.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of the that's true. A lot of these games were like overly bright because the backlight of the original Game Boy, or no, there was no backlight. The screen of the original Game Boy Advance was just so dim. Even though, from my limited experience with the Game Boy Advance, it was at least better than the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Color, like, it had a clearer screen, I think, than that, at least. I do need to get an AG-101 Game Boy Advance SP at some point. At some point being the key term, because those things are not getting any cheaper. And the people who are smart enough to put the model number in the title of a listing are smart enough to know what they're selling.
Aniversery.
I guess it also could just be because, like, I grew up with the DSi, so I guess, like, I didn't play many Game Boy Advance games until a little bit later. I had the DSi, which, didn't have a Game Boy Advance slot. Which also means that, like, half the games I grew up with are no longer going to be available anymore because the eShop's closing down. And actually, I guess, like, some of the cheaper DS games sort of did that, like, really staticky, bit-crushed audio thing as well. But usually, like, the first-party games at least had the audio sounding really good. like, I was thinking about controllers earlier today, and I realized, like, so I'm playing on the Switch Pro controller, which is way too expensive for what it is. However, it is, in my opinion, the best controller. And it's interesting because Nintendo is doing something kind of revolutionary with it, and that is they aren't doing anything revolutionary with it. It's basically perfecting something that's already really good, which they don't really usually do. Usually they try and reinvent the wheel. Like, NES controller was unlike anything that had come before it. SNES controller, unlike anything that came before it. I mean, now that layout is really iconic, but, you know, like, when it came out, it was new. N64, really revolutionary. Didn't age well, but it was revolutionary for its time. GameCube controller. I used to love the GameCube controller as a kid. Now I just think it's kind of weird, honestly. Like, having, like, one big button and all the small buttons orbiting around it. I don't know. Wii, and then the Wii U. The only thing they released even remotely like a normal controller, at least in the console game, was the classic controller. And even then, just like the existence of the classic controller itself is a bit of an oddity, because like what other controller was just like, okay, here's a television remote that you can plug other controllers into, have at it. Like, that's what I was ranting about this earlier. Nintendo is like the most innovative company out of all of them, at least in the hardware department. But when it comes to software, they play it safe. But the thing is, everybody wants them to do that. You hear people say, oh, Nintendo never does anything new with their IPs, but the second they do, everybody is pitchforks in hand. Like, oh, Super Paper Mario isn't like the other Paper Mario games. Zelda 2 isn't a real Zelda game because it's like blah, blah, blah. Like, you asked them to do something different, and then you complain when they do something different. But, you know, that's how Nintendo fans do, I guess. You know, and like, there's like people like that in the music industry too. Like, there's always like a group of people who will like tell a band like, you need to step out of your comfort zone. You can't just release the same thing over and over. But then the second they do, oh my god, are you selling out? Like, you specifically asked for this. Like, AC/DC, a lot of people complain that they just release the same song over and over, but I guarantee you, if they ever did something new with their sound, every single person who was complaining that they only do the same thing would be like, man, this new sound just sucks. They should go back to doing what they did best. Like, indecisive people, you know, like the internet, it offers no shortage of them, but still, like, pick a lane. What are you gonna complain about? At least if you're gonna complain on the internet, be consistent somehow. actually does. I'm probably going to... Let's see if there's, like, another quick game I could do. Friends Online 1. Luigi has friends. You know what? I'll play some of the Game Boy game. I haven't played a ton of the Game Boy. I heard the first one isn't very good, but the second one is. I have played a little bit of both of them, but it was a little while, so I'll play the second one. Also, it's cool they just, like, completely ripped the sound effects from this version of the game. Remember if there's like special items you can use in this version of the game. Oh, there is. Okay. I couldn't remember if this game did, like, alternate weapons. See, like, Game Boy, yeah, it's, like, not as good graphically, but I think these games just had a certain charm to them. Like, Nintendo has always, from the beginning up until today, I always admired Nintendo's philosophy of make the technology does not necessarily need to be the latest and greatest, but you can do a lot with a little. I always admire people who can do that, you know. I think in some respects, and this isn't just applicable to video games, this is applicable to art in general. I think in some respects, constraints and limitations can improve art. I believe that. Comedy, for example. I think that... A lot of people say, like, oh, you can't get away with what you could, 20, 30 years ago. I disagree. I think you can actually get away with a lot more. It's just that now that you can get away with a lot more, there are kind of rules in place of like, okay, you can go there, but you shouldn't. And that's the thing, is like, if you're gonna joke about sensitive material, fine. But at least make it funny. If you're gonna just... There's so many people where now that shock material is cool, will just, be edgy for the sake of getting clicks. And that's how you get, you know, like the Logan Pauls of the world. Also, fun fact, my middle name is quite literally Paul. Not the best pickup line I have in my repertoire, but it is true. It's just sort of a philosophy. Like, I think, like, the more things evolve in a technological, in a sociological stance, the more you can do, and the less, like, the more it becomes about what you can do and more about what you actually should do. Like, yeah, you can go to a suicide forest and joke about suicide. You can do that. But you probably shouldn't do that. Because it's just in bad taste, and it's honestly just not that funny. Especially the way, like, you're doing it, you know? I think after I die in this game, I'm probably gonna call it a stream. Well, it was a great stream, everybody. Yeah. Right. I'll see you guys later.
Finish. But
Bye, everyone.
alert. Are you sure you want? And but